Imagine you go to the store to get something. You buy it, you swipe your card, you probably don't think much of it. But imagine if you never paid off your credit card bill. You keep swiping the card, but you know, deep down, the bank is gonna cut you off at some point. This is a great way to think about email deliverability. It's a tad mysterious, like a credit score. The banks in this case are Gmail and Outlook. And if you don't follow the rules and pay back your bill, you're gonna spend a lot of time writing emails that get declined before they ever land in the inbox. Let's talk about email deliverability. Despite claims across the web, no one can actually track if your email is going into someone's spam filter or not. But we do know key contributing factors and important ways to keep you out of spam jail. In this video, we're gonna cover 1, your technical setup, 2, your sender reputation, and 3, how Lavender helps. Email is a technical protocol. At the end of the day, you're sending a file. For that to correctly work, you need to have your DMARC, DKIM, and your SPF records all correctly connected between your email client, example being like Gmail or Outlook, and your DNS, which is your domain name system or the back end of your website. This allows other inboxes to correctly verify that when I send an email from Lavender.ai, that I am actually sending from that domain and I'm not a malicious spammer trying to pretend to be someone that I'm not. Another technical setup tip, if you're using link tracking, so you wanna see like who clicked your link, you'll wanna make sure the redirect link used to track matches to the domain that you're sending from. So if I have a link that's from Lavender.ai, it needs to match my email being from Lavender.ai. Most mature tools that have link tracking also give you the ability to customize this, so you just need to go through and make sure you do it. Now, let's talk about your sender reputation. You have to recognize, as an emailer, most inboxes are gonna either be Gmail or Outlook, so they have a really, really good idea of who is emailing who. I like to think of sender reputation like a credit score. If you go out and swipe your credit card a bunch, but you never pay the bank back, they're gonna eventually cut you off. Even more likely, if the bank gets a lot of complaints about you never paying vendors back, AKA you keep getting marked as spam, it's gonna be problematic. Here's some things that are gonna improve your credit score. 1, don't send a ton of emails at once. They see the volume spikes and think, yikes. Most tools allow you to space out the time between emails being sent. Set a timer that would look natural to be sending one-to-one emails, example being like 90 plus seconds. Regardless, you can still end up creating spikes in volume if you're not consistent in the volume of emails you're sending. Number 2, don't send a lot of emails in a single day. Providers like SalesLoft suggest a maximum of 250 emails per email address per day. But I've even seen suggestions as low as 30 to 50 emails per email address per day. Number 3, don't send emails to a bunch of people at the same company in the same day, especially if you're sending a similar email. If you're sending a similar email to 5+ different people in an organization, it's going to look like spam. Don't look like spam. Cap the number of people that you're sending to within an org to between 3 to 5 in a single day, but don't send them the same thing. Number 4, don't send a ton of emails to the same person in a short period of time. If you're building a sequence, cadence, whatever you want to call it, cap the number of emails that you're going to send to that email to between 3 to 5 over a 30-day window. After that, give them 60 days to cool off. Think about it. If you're emailing someone a bunch in a month and they haven't replied, you're increasing the likelihood that they're gonna mark you as spam with every email that you send. Number 5, send fewer automated emails. Yep, personalization isn't just good for reply rates, it also helps keep you out of spam for several reasons. It's less likely to be marked as spam, you're gonna get fewer complaints to the bank, it's more likely to get replies, paying back your debt more often. And the variety of content being sent is a net positive because your content starts actually looking like real email traffic, which it is because it's personalized, which is better than the same thing being continuously sent out. And if you haven't already, be sure to watch the personalization module to learn how to do this well, but also how Lavender can help you do it faster. Number 6, validate the emails you're about to send emails to. You can do this in bulk with tools like Never Bounce. Lavender will also check the email for you. No email validation tool is 100%. Some IT teams set up inboxes to block validation attempts. Regardless, validation keeps you from sending to a bunch of addresses that are going to bounce. 7, avoid using spam phrases. This is a tricky one, but Lavender can help. By mapping word associations between available spam folder data, we can identify words or phrases that are increasing the likelihood you get mapped as spam. This isn't only about the words used, it's also about where they show up in an email and the words that they're near. Number 8, use an email warmer. Email warmers are networks that send fake email traffic between inboxes. These nonsensical emails and their replies create a buffer layer in case you're struggling to get replies. Now, they do eat at the total number of emails you're sending, so be mindful of the volume these tools are sending on your behalf. And in Lavender, you can remove email warmers from your analytics. In our dashboard, you can give us the tracking phrase you set with this warming provider, and we'll cleanse your email best practice data of that fake traffic. And finally, number 9, write A+ emails that are optimized for getting replies. This is similar to point 5. Better emails, get more replies, and get fewer complaints. Lavender's email coach ensures we're taking your best practice data and showing you exactly what to change in order to boost your chance of getting a reply. If you're curious about staying on top of your deliverability, the best ways to track your ongoing email deliverability performance are to monitor blacklist tools like MX Toolbox and track your open rates. Open rates aren't perfect, but they're a great diagnostic for tracking if your email deliverability takes a hit. If open rates suddenly change, you should check to see if you've been put on a blacklist. If not, still tread carefully and be more extreme in your practice of the tips we've been talking about. Email deliverability is a serious matter. If your emails don't land in the inbox, they can't get opened or replied to. This can become a company-wide or domain-wide problem. So if you trash your domain, you'll have to jump ship, warm up an entirely new domain.